With Nashville Underground Radio with the one and only Thompson Square. Hello, what?
How are you?
I'm
Hello,
good.
what?
Yes, I know. And the reason why I say hello, what, is because you guys have made a little bit of an impact very quickly in the last couple of years.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. We had a lot of things go the way we wanted to, and that's always a good thing.
Thank goodness for Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not?
I know,
Where
right?
it all started, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys have worked very, very hard. I know your journey has not been the easiest.
Right.
And knowing that, I know how many jobs you guys work and all that. Tell me, please, the most interesting job that you guys have had in the journey.
Interesting or worst?
Whatever.
And mine's definitely, I worked for a propane company in Nashville, answering the phones, doing some accounting type things, but
Answering Crank King of the Hill
Yes.
calls all the time.
prank phone calls with the whole, Kiefer does the voice pretty good.
Some of them actually were
Actually, I think it was
I did,
Kiefer
actually.
calling
I
to
did.
aggravate me.
I did call a few times.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
Asking for propane and
Yeah.
propane accessories, yes.
I the worst job.
Actually,
Or the most interesting. It doesn't have to be the worst.
Kinko's was probably,
Kinko's was tough,
I
man.
heard about the Kinko's job.
Yeah, that was kind of tough. I mean, it served a purpose, but yeah, talk about getting completely away from what you want to do. I mean, it had nothing to do with anything I wanted to do. So that was probably mentally the worst thing for me.
Was this when Kinko's was over here on Broadway? So were you like playing at Tootsie's and then going down to Kinko's and working?
Some days.
Or-
Yeah, I worked at a different branch, but yeah. It was
Well, that would have been good.
You know what?
Did you get a transfer?
The great thing was, though, I had free parking for years, and I kept the parking pass for years, so I saved a lot of money. Saved a lot of money in parking.
That's very cool. Tell me about the journey as far as like the last 2 years. It seems like the general public doesn't know how much work is entailed to where you guys have came right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the CMA, you do with the year and everything. People don't realize how much hard work is put into this. You know, working all the jobs and everything. Will you kind of like give everybody an idea of like?
Well, I don't know if we had enough time. Honestly, I mean, it's you sacrifice everything. You know, you sacrifice normality, you sacrifice family. We don't have any kids. You know, we don't have time for that as a duo, and as this duo anyway. I speak for just us. But yeah, I mean, you work, you do everything you can to that you don't want to do to try to get to where you're doing something you do want to do, and so it took us 13 years to get a record deal, you know, and then
There's so much truth in the line from the Alan Jackson song, Lordy, don't the wheels turn slow.
yeah, and that's
Because you have to work, you know, a normal job to make a living, and then at night you go out and you do what you love to do by playing music and sometimes making money playing tips, but most of the time not.
Well, nobody, but the outside world doesn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, what they see is what they see.
our families. You know, they all. I think they both thought, you know, you're having fun, you're living your dream, you're down there in Nashville, and then they came on the road with us for a week, and it was like, oh my God, I cannot do this at all. And it wasn't until then I think we got mad respect from them, just because you're never off. You know, you don't sleep because you're driving all night, every single night to a different city. So, I mean, you might get 3. She actually bought this little bracelet that tracks how much you sleep, and she's, you know, sleeps 2, 3, 4 hours a night.
Y'all have played for a lot of other people that people don't know about too. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, we toured with Ty Herndon for, gosh, 6 years.
4 or 5 years, yeah.
I think you toured one extra year than I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, being on the road with him was like a really good way to see what we were getting into. You
Right.
know?
Conditional.
Right. Wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. We learned so much from him.
Yeah, I played guitar for several other artists, you know, and that's always a fun thing. It got closer to where I wanted to be, but still, like, you know, I want to be where you're at. You know?
Right.
You're playing guitar and you want to be singing, so.
Definitely the hardest job that we've ever had. But the most
Isn't
fulfilling,
that ironic?
the most fulfilling job we've ever had.
It absolutely is. It's 100% of both, you know, which is weird.
And you almost gave up, right?
We both.
Actually, both of us went through that. We had record deals, and then they'd fall through, and then we'd have another record deal, and it would fall
And it's
through.
political. A lot of that's
Right, and then
No,
you get a phone call that somebody was interested in one of your songs, and it's those little moments that keep you hanging on for 6 more months.
You're
you
right.
know?
Yeah, 2 seconds gives you about a
I
year.
know.
Yeah, it took us 13 years to get a record deal. So,
Wow.
yeah.
It's a good story though.
Long time, and
You have a book?
you have a book.
We do have a book. It's not our story, but it's a good story. Good love story.
It's a fictional piece based on, based on, loosely based on a lyric. It's a good little love story. So, it's selling well, and everyone seems to be giving it really good reviews. So we're happy about that. That was kind of a little side project. I write a bunch of different things. Poetry and
Journal.
I journal a lot and everything else. I don't want to just confine it to just songwriting. But at some point, she and I will write our story, and that'll be a thick book.
It'll be more than a book.
Yeah, it might be a show.
No, a film.
yeah, film.
Dream big, right?
Well, I love it, and I respect you guys so much, and I think
Thank
that
you.
other artists should respect you as well. And I mean, you've made an impact in the journey that you guys have had, the 13-year journey.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how'd you meet?
We actually met here in Nashville. I moved from Alabama, and Kiefer moved from Oklahoma, and we met that same week that each other moved to town.
Boom.
This place called the Nashville Nightlife. They had a singing competition there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Out by
really bad.
Opryland, and we've literally been together ever since that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's when it all happened.
Well, it's not weird, it's magical.
Yeah, it's that too.
I think it's really cool. I feel good energy from you guys. I'm really excited about everything that's going on with
Thank you.
You have a great team around you.
Yeah.
Y'all
Thank
rock!
You're gonna have good
Excuse my blue
design.
cheese. The reception.
You're making me hungry.
I know. Thank you all. This is Nashville Underground Radio with Thompson Square. Very excited about everything that's going on with you.
Thank you, man.
I'm really excited about the year to come.
Thank you.
And Luden's, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
We're excited about that. It's gonna be good.
Perfect. Thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.